Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got a body cam today, man. Son finds bound father brutally murdered. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Did you get it?
I don't know. It's a piece of hair.
Oh, man, that's funny. I'm saying. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
Hey, let's get it, buddy. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
It looks like there's a struggle or something.
This is Jason Black. He had just come to do his weekly check on his father. But inside the house, police found Paul Black tied up, bleeding, and barely recognizable.
He's tied up. Look at his wrist. He's tied up.
All right, stand by.
And it happened in the bed. He somehow got to the floor.
What starts as a welfare check instantly becomes a murder investigation. And before officers can figure out who did such a thing, one question begins to follow them everywhere. Why is the only person at the scene his own son?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Bullets. What the man?
Does he have any people that would want to hurt him?
Not that I know.
Does he have like a will or a living testament?
He did.
Does it look like it? It's one of the worst ones I've seen, bro.
It's just after 7 p.m. on April 20th when Palm Day officers arrive at a home on Palm Drive Northeast and find Jason Black. He had come to check on his father, Paul Black, but what he found inside was not a medical emergency. It was something much worse. And from the moment officers step past him and enter the house, this call begins to change from a welfare check into the opening moments of a murder investigation.
I texted you. I was like,
It looks like there's a struggle or something.
Okay, let's have you hang right here for us, okay?
next time seeing if we come now. That's outside of the
Maybe stuff all over the floor or something.
Where do you see us?
In the bedroom. Hold on, I'm coming around. Looks like,
Stephanie.
yeah.
He's tied up.
All right, stand by.
And it happened in the bed. He somehow got to the floor. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
How long is this?
He's tied up. Look at his wrist.
All right.
As officers make their way inside, they find 68-year-old Paul Black tied up and lying in a pool of his own blood. Even for officers who have seen the worst, this scene stops them cold, but they still have a job to do. As the same officers continue clearing the house, checking every room to make sure no one else is inside, another officer comes to the scene and walks toward Jason, trying to understand what happened, when he found him, and who could have done something this brutal.
Okay. Do you live here?
No.
Do you have ID on you? You don't have any weapons in the car, right?
No.
Don't reach in that bag. Sorry. Don't reach in that bag. Don't reach in that bag.
My wallet's in there.
Your wallet's in there?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
I come over here every Thursday night and we hang out together.
Every Thursday?
Yeah, every Thursday night.
Okay.
And usually he'll call me around 3 to see what I want for dinner, and then I'll go pick it up and I'll bring it. And I never got a call today, so I called him. Never got an answer. Then I waited a couple hours. Maybe sometimes he sleeps, and then he'll wake up and he'll call me. And I called again, and I was like, never got an answer. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to come down here and see what's going on. I'm not expecting anything, but the front door was locked. This door was open. All of
So
the
is
rifles.
this all one unit?
Yeah, this is the garage. It's been like turned.
Okay.
His rifles, which are usually on a rack in the living room, were leaned up against the door here.
On from the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I found a black box with a tie in it. It looked like a new tie on the driveway here. There's bullets.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
There's bullets.
Don't touch it. Yep.
What the man?
Just shooting it. 226. We got bullets on the driveway.
As officers begin questioning Jason, they start looking closely at every detail of his story. At that moment, they do not know what the evidence will later reveal, or who the investigation will eventually lead them to. For now, their priority is simple: get Jason's statement, lock down the scene, and piece together exactly what happened before Paul Black was found tied up and bleeding inside his own home.
What did he do for a living?
I'm tired. Tired engineer.
Any like regular visitors or?
None that I know of. Just, he knows that him.
Okay.
I don't think there's anybody else on the street that he knows.
Okay.
He just kept himself.
What's your first name?
Jason.
J-A.
S-O-N.
Last name?
Black.
Like the color?
Yes.
And that's your father?
Yes.
Birth father, not
Yes.
stepfather or anything.
Birth father.
What's his first name?
Paul.
P-A-U-L?
Yes.
Last name?
Black.
All right. So every Thursday,
Yeah.
you come over here,
Yes.
pick up dinner usually, come over
Yes.
here, have dinner with him. Usually how long do you stay?
It's about 3 in the morning usually.
About 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you go home.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Palmside Apartments.
Does he have any people that would want to hurt him?
Not that I know. No.
He's never vented to you about, hey, I'm having issues with this person?
No.
Did he have a gambling problem?
No.
Use any drugs?
No. He didn't have any problems. No.
Okay. No, any mental?
No. He was having lung problems. He had health issues.
He had health issues? Okay. Serving the
Did
military?
he say when the last time he was in contact with him?
Not really. He just mentioned that he tried to call this day, but other than that,
But he
no.
hasn't said when the last time he had.
No.
Sure.
In the Air Force. But only for a few years.
While officers question Jason, they try to figure out who could have done something like this. But at first, there are no clear answers, no obvious suspect, no immediate lead. And the only person they can place directly at the scene is Jason himself. But before officers can come to any real conclusion, their attention shifts. Another person has arrived at the house: the landlord. Sorry to interrupt the story, but if you're into true crime,
Don't interrupt us. Not now.
Are you the landlord?
I used to be.
Used to be.
I sold the house to him now.
Okay. When's the last time you seen him?
I don't know, a day or two ago. Is he okay? Or is,
A day or two ago?
yeah, I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
Is he okay?
Is there-
Is he like not? Because I know his health sucks right now.
He's in bad health.
Oxygen.
Okay. Have you seen anybody come or go from the residence?
No, his son. What was it? Last Thursday or something? Is that his son's car?
I'm not sure. I believe.
You believe it's his car?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's his son's car or not. I haven't. We
Yeah, I
haven't
don't.
checked into that.
I'm not a type of person that's in the cars and knows the type of cars and stuff like that. So
You haven't seen
but his
anybody
son's
over-
car is that kind of color.
That's
So
where. Yeah, we've
is that
got his
his
son
son?
down
Oh,
there,
is
so
that
that's
his-
probably
that is
his
his-
car.
okay.
But so you haven't seen anybody come or go in the last few days?
No,
No.
not that I can think of. I mean,
Okay.
Amazon driver maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Is he okay?
He just
All
said
right.
this,
Unfortunately, ongoing investigation can't really at this moment discuss till we
Doesn't
get a
look-
few
things
more.
don't look good right now.
Yeah.
If I call,
I'm
he's not going to
sure.
answer the phone.
No, sir. I'm sure
my
we'll be
gosh.
back over to ask you some more questions and stuff once we get a
Okay.
little more information.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
as the minutes pass, officers are still left with more questions and answers. Paul Black is dead inside his own home, and nothing about the scene explains why.
Yep.
So officers turn their attention back to Jason, hoping he can give them something. And that is when the conversation begins to shift. The officer asks Jason if Paul had a will. It is a routine question in a death investigation, but this time it lands differently. Because if there is a will, then money, property, or inheritance could suddenly become part of the motive. And if inheritance is now on the table, then the man standing outside as the grieving son can no longer be viewed only as a witness and start to deepen the questions.
Did he have like a will or a living testament?
He did, I think. He did, but I haven't seen it.
Is he?
I mean, he wasn't young, and he was his outburst family, so I'm sure. I think he would have been. He's the type of person who would have had one.
Okay, like in preparation, just in case. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. I still don't know what happened. It may have been suicide. I don't know.
Okay. Has he ever?
Why you go there? But when the officer first arrived on the scene, you said it looked like it had been a struggle.
It looked like it's been a struggle.
And
one door's unlocked.
And also, you would have seen because didn't he say he went in there and seen him?
That's what I'm imagining. For you to know it's a struggle.
And then you said you would have seen that he was tied up. So, what the fuck?
Okay.
All right.
No, but there was a situation years ago with his previous wife where he was sent to surface repair.
So walk me through each step you took, even if it seems minute.
Okay, so I walk into the garage basically before.
Okay.
See the rifles?
That's not normal.
No.
Okay.
That's not normal. Then I walk into the kitchen, which is the first door.
Okay.
And everything at that point still looks kind of normal. There's nothing really weird.
Okay.
I call out, said, hello, Dad. Get nothing. I walk in, and there's a bedroom on this side.
Okay.
On the back of the kitchen. And there's a bedroom doors open, the lights on. I figured maybe he's in there. Nobody's in there. So then I turn down the hallway. It's his bedroom, and I see there's a closet. The door is open. It's like one of those kind of closets open like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's open, so I can't see him past this. But there's like a mess right here.
A mess of what?
It just looked like stuff in the closet that's been thrown around. Or
Okay.
something. I was like, okay, something weird's going on. And I just take another step, and there he is, laying right there with blood everywhere.
Okay.
And I came out and called you.
Okay. Now you said you picked up the gun because you thought somebody was inside.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't even able to do anything with it. I don't know if it was loaded or not.
Okay, but did you like pick it up and walk through the house with it, or?
No, I just got really nervous standing here. I was like, I didn't know somebody was still there.
Oh, so after you
This
were
is after
inside,
I called you, I think.
you called us.
Yeah.
And then were there multiple guns
Well,
laid
that
up?
911 operator asked me, she wanted me to go in there and do CPR and check on stuff.
Yeah.
Which I did, but I got really nervous.
Yeah.
And then I saw him, and I just did, there's no.
So you didn't do CPR because
No.
you.
What officers are able to piece.
Now that's not normal. But hindsight looking at it now, if you can look at if I walk in and I see, I might not touch the body.
Yeah, I may not touch it just because of what the scene looks like, and I don't want to contaminate anything.
And I don't want to put my hands, my fingerprints or DNA on the scene. And then now
but
they could possibly...
I will say, honestly, this my dad or my mom, I'm not really thinking about that in that moment. I'm thinking about trying to save their life, even though in the back of my mind, I know it's probably too late, possibly, especially they've been here, no telling how long. Because he seemed like you only come once a week. Like, for real, to check on them, but I don't know how often you talk to them.
And I wish they would ask when's the last time you
actually had a conversation.
Yeah, communicated with them. Like, did y'all text? Did y'all call? Email?
Together is that Jason had arrived at his father's house and immediately noticed something was wrong. The door that was usually locked was now unlocked, and the main door Paul normally used was locked. That alone raises alarms for Jason, but when he steps inside, things only get worse. The rifles Paul kept racked on the wall are no longer in place. They are scattered around the home, making it clear that someone had been moving through the house.
But the thing is, all the rifles are accounted for. So that automatically lets me know there's no home burglary.
Not necessarily. They just didn't take any guns. But that don't mean that they didn't take anything else.
Man,
if that is
if somebody burglarizing a home, a lot of times they're gonna take the rifles, bro. Because I can sell them on the street for the low ski.
That's just an easy way to... Okay.
You said that's an easy way to what? Get caught?
It's whatever. Yeah.
Man, you know how many people rob homes and steal guns?
That's why I didn't say nothing. That's why I said whatever. It happens.
A lot.
Now on edge, Jason moves deeper into the house. calling out and searching room by room for his father until he finally sees Paul Black lying on the floor, unresponsive.
Did he have a pillow on his head?
But what makes officers look closer is not just what Jason says he found, it is what he says happened next. Jason tells officers he went back outside in shock and called 911. But when dispatchers instructed him to begin CPR on his own father, Jason refused. And to investigators, that refusal changes the tone of everything. Because if Jason knew there was a will, and if inheritance could be involved, officers now have to ask a much darker question. Why would a son refuse to try to save his own father? With suspicion...
Did you like check his pulse or anything? Even if it was a faint pulse, like, because you don't know how long he's been here. So he could have still had, like, because I don't know where the womb is at. True. You know what I'm saying? True. So, because I'm doing everything I can to save my mom and my daddy.
Just
I walk into a situation like this.
Since we've done cases like this and we have seen where people, that's when I'm like, they do be doing that though.
Yeah.
Slowly building and daytime turning dark, officers turn their attention away from Jason and begin speaking with the neighbors, hoping someone nearby saw or heard something that could give them their first real lead.
Hello. Detective Sanchez, Bombay. Do you happen to know your neighbor?
I don't.
You don't? When was the last time you actually
I couldn't even tell you. I've
never interacted. Have you ever seen him in and out or anything like that?
only driving now. Okay.
Well, do you remember when the last time that would have been?
Maybe like
last week?
They're always carrying like a bike tire, like a bike part.
Okay.
And they're always going back
random
that
things
way.
like they have like
Are there any homeless camps out here? Because I don't
think so, but you could see right through because you can see the kids playing over there right now. They cut through the
They get the house down there on the left.
Yeah.
That they go to with all this bike stuff.
But they have like cards of like kind of looks like homeless people maybe, but it's typically the same dude.
Yeah.
But they do.
Once again, officers are left without a real lead, with no witness who saw the attack, no clear suspect to focus on, and no obvious reason why anyone would have targeted Paul Black. It almost feels like whoever did this knew exactly how to disappear without leaving anything behind. Or worse, the person they were looking for had been standing in front of them the entire time. But then, officers decide to make one more attempt. They approach another neighbor, hoping this time someone saw something, heard something, or noticed a detail that everyone else had missed.
I just broke my stupid.
Hey, it's Bombay Police Department.
Hi.
You mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm so sorry to bother you at this time.
No, that's okay.
First, do you happen to have cameras on this property?
Have what?
Cameras?
Cameras?
Yeah, a camera like that records video and audio.
Yeah.
You have cameras?
Do we have cameras?
Yes,
on
ma'am.
this property? On what property here?
Yeah, the one that we're standing at right now. Do you happen to have cameras?
No, I don't have any cameras.
Okay. Are you familiar with the neighbor? Not this house right here, but the property across next to them over there.
I'm not really know him. I never really talked to him.
Have you seen him at all? No. Do you remember when the last time you saw him? Has it been more than a few days? Yeah.
I'm not down there very often.
You're not down here very often?
I don't walk down that way very often.
Oh, I got you. But you've never seen him, like, do you normally see a car in the driveway at all? Sorry about that again. You swear everything you said is the truth? Yes, ma'am. You swear everything you said is the truth? Yes. Okay.
With nothing solid to work with at the scene, officers decide to take the investigation in a different direction. They go to speak with Paul's ex-wife and stepson. Part of it is to break the news of what happened, but the other part is something investigators cannot ignore.
Ex-wife and stepson.
Different direction. They go to speak with...
Is this kind of like a live, like a real-time map drawing of the home? Is so he lives very close. Mm-hmm.
Paul's ex-wife and stepson. Part of it is to break the news.
Ain't no way they stand that close. It's a possibility, don't get it twisted. But I'm just like, ain't no damn way y'all stand that close. How long had they been divorced?
Man, say.
I swear, I think he said it.
Of what happened, but the other part is something investigators cannot ignore. If anyone knew Paul's history, his relationships, his problems, or the people who may have had a reason to hurt him, it would be her. And officers are hoping that conversation gives them something the crime scene still has not a name.
Oh, you. Yeah, yes, please. You don't want.
We got blur at this bar. I've seen a dirty house.
What has Jason told you guys so far?
Yeah.
Just that he found them, and it looked like there might have been a struggle there, and that his father was dead. That was basically it.
Yeah, we wanted to come here.
And this isn't Jason's mom. This is just his ex-wife and his stepson stay here. This wouldn't be Jason.
To tell you face to face, so I'm sorry you had to hear it like that, but unfortunately, earlier today, Jason did find your ex-husband's phone.
What happened?
Well, that's what you mind if I take a seat?
Oh, go right ahead.
That's exactly what we're investigating right now. We've got everybody there on scene right now.
When was the last time when he was over there a couple weeks ago?
Garcia.
What was he doing? Who was there?
It's right here on Mount.
Nobody. It was just me. He doesn't.
Now, what was that appointment for? Do you remember?
He was just a general.
Hard with breathing and has a cord going everywhere. So he lives on oxygen. I think so. He doesn't go anywhere. As far as I know, he doesn't really talk to anybody. His health went downhill like a while ago.
So when he was there a few weeks ago, what was the condition of the house? Was it just normal?
Normal.
Okay. I noticed there's a lot of guns in the house.
Oh yeah, he's like three rifles or whatever, and then one handle.
Did he tell you why he has these guns? Is it something just a hobby? Is it?
He gets into things sometimes, and he goes crazy for a little while, and then he stops. And he did that with started done all his life, but yeah, the guns. He went through some kind of phase.
Okay.
He bought a bunch of stuff.
Did he ever complain or tell you that he thought somebody was after him?
No.
He had issues with anyone?
No.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not yet.
And a couple of weeks ago, when you left there a couple of weeks ago, how was his health besides the normal conditions that he suffered? Was he complaining about you?
No, actually, I talked to him yesterday.
You talked to him yesterday?
Yeah, on the phone.
What time that was when you talked to him yesterday?
I'm not sure. It's on my phone. It was in the afternoon.
Where's your phone at?
You don't know how to.
So what?
So you don't know how to tune out, focus on the one conversation.
I am focused on one, but the other ones, I'm like,
it is. I'm like,
it's so overstimulating for me. I need for y'all to simmer down so I can.
She said, I need one conversation one time. I don't need all these.
That make me just too much for me.
But or can you be talking to somebody, y'all having a conversation and kind of and reduce the volume of y'all conversation and increase the volume of this conversation, and you can overhear them, but still
I do it a lot.
I'm saying like you literally having a conversation one-on-one, then all of a sudden you in real time you reducing your volume of your conversation
to pick up what's going on. Yes.
But still able to
yes.
Okay.
As officers questioned Paul's stepson, they learned something important.
What?
The last time anyone had contact with Paul was not days or weeks earlier. It was just the afternoon before. That changes the timeline completely. Now, officers have a much tighter window to work with, and for the first time, the investigation feels like it is starting to move forward. But just as they begin pulling together crucial information, some things start to catch their attention. Jason has started calling family members, telling them what happened, and passing along details. On the surface, it may seem normal. A son has just found his father dead, and he is notifying the family. But to officers, it feels different, as he is spreading information before investigators even know what information should be released.
Okay.
It was.
He's calling the other siblings and telling everybody that they got a chance to hear it. So
I've been unemployed. I lost my job back in
we just
March.
were
And he was asking me, telling me about possibly going to Bavar Job Link or.
Meanwhile, as officers at Paul's ex-wife's house begin wrapping up, a new person arrives back at the scene. At first, it does not seem like anything major. Just another person connected to Paul, showing up after hearing the news. But during that conversation, they mention one small detail, something that barely stands out in the moment. No one realizes it yet, but that detail will matter later. And by the end of the investigation, it will become one of the things officers wish they had caught much sooner.
No, normally when you go over, where do you hang out? Like
in his living room.
In the living room area? Which bedroom is it? You know?
The bedroom, I don't know. I think it's the back corner one. I think
on the left or right?
I don't know. I think it's the back corner. The back corner would be all the way on the right. I think. I don't even remember last time if I went in this bedroom. Just like I said, I'm a carpenter, so sometimes I do little things for him.
Well, that's what I figured. I mean, you owned the house previously.
Yeah, but I don't know what bedroom he sleeps in.
Gotcha.
So, and I'm pretty sure it's the back corner. I could be wrong on that.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's everything I know. I wish I had more information to offer you. I didn't see anybody strange or weird at that point.
And you didn't hear any strange noises, anything that would alert you?
And like I said, the last thing I saw in his driveway was an Amazon truck, I think.
Still waiting for him to tell me.
No worries. All right?
Yep, I got
That's the last.
If you think of anything else, just write it down.
Yeah.
And then give us a
wish
call.
I could help you guys more. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you talking to us
Yeah.
now, but if you think of anything else,
I'm
just
just
write
thinking,
it down.
I think the most valuable information I can give you is the Amazon truck, because that came 2 days ago and he's got a package in there. That means he came and got it out to get the package. So if anything, if there was any foul play, I would think it would happen in the last day or two. I would think. That's my assumption.
Okay.
All right, so I would look for an Amazon package in there.
Makes sense.
After speaking with Paul's closest neighbor and taking down everything they remembered, officers decide to go back inside the house for another look. At this point, the scene has already left them with more questions and answers. But something about the neighbor's account pushes investigators to slow down and look closer. So they move through the home again, checking the rooms, the floor, the furniture, and anything that seems out of place. And that is when they find something they never expected.
What the heck? Why is there like fake nipples on the desk?
He was a cross-dresser.
Oh. Oh. Wow. That's an unfortunate.
All those little bins there are his wigs.
Oh.
There's a lot of dildos that she's gonna have to later swab. Like at least 22 of them. And he,
why he at that? This is a serious moment.
Yo, why? See,
that was so random.
What you said, random as a mother, bruh. But what she said is, you are gonna have to swab
just in case there's other.
Did the son know?
Other like
I'm sure
people like DNA and stuff like that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Like at least 22 of them.
Just
and he wasn't discriminative on ethnicity. It was some of everything. But boobs. Yeah. And he always kept that room.
One more time.
And he kept that room locked. A lot of black latex gloves used in the bedroom there, in the garbage can. Yeah. Just never know, right?
Wow. That sucks. I was reading the call notes where the son came in and found him.
Inside one of the rooms, officers find something they never expected. More than a dozen toys, fake nails, and women's clothing. At first, it seems completely separate from the murder itself.
He, like with him being tied up, was it like something went wrong? Like, did he have someone possibly?
But it looked like he had his hands tied up. Well, from the demonstration.
Okay,
I don't know.
I don't know. Let me just.
But in an investigation like this, nothing can be ignored. Because now, officers are left wondering if there was a part of Paul's life that the people closest to him may not have known about. So with this new information, investigators turn their attention back to Jason. They need to ask him what he knows, whether Paul had been seeing anyone, and if this hidden side of his life could help explain who may have wanted him dead.
It may sound rude, but I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to get as much information I can to find out who did this to you. Okay? Now, officers went in the house and they found a lot of toys. Okay? Things that made it look like he may have been a cross-dresser. Okay. Do you know about that? No. Sure. I have no idea about that. Okay. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to embarrass him. I'm trying to find out what happened. So, have you seen, does he use the internet? Does he know how to use the internet? Yeah. He's pretty good with the internet. Okay. Have you ever seen him watching things like that? Okay. So you have no explanation because they found like a great deal of things like that. No, that's weird. I don't know anything about it, but that's not something to look for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Throughout his life, was there any history of him cross-dressing or you know, in relationships with other men? Nothing that I'm aware of.
When officers question Jason about the discovery inside the house, he claims he has no idea what any of it is or why it would be there, leaving investigators with no real explanation. But as officers at the scene listen to him, they all begin coming to the same conclusion.
What does he look like in there?
It's one of the worst ones I've seen, bro. It's up there for sure. It's up there for sure. Like, it's like, and he's on the ground, and like he's had his hands bound by a USB cord.
Oh.
There's the bed. He's the door, laying on his side, and it looks like, I don't know if he had like a medical procedure or it's a GSW. And there's like rounds, but they're not spent. They're just regular rounds. They're like not casings, like those are. You know what I'm saying? And on the floor, and there's a room in there, very strange room. A lot of like prosthetics, like penis. Yeah, I don't know what goes on in there, but that was weird. And like women, maybe some kinky stuff going on. Maybe. I'm not sure. And like fake like women's wigs, and like also like I don't know. It's very strange. 226 should probably explain it better. Very weird. I've never seen that light up. That's what it just doesn't make sense. There's guns everywhere in there. Yeah. So very very strange. Very strange in there. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I mean, I've seen worse, like, dead bodies, but this scene is just, like, the worst, as in it's weird. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Yeah. So, he did get shot. It's just hard to see. And he also has, like, some shorts or, like, a shirt tied to his arm. I don't know. But it's really weird, man.
There's no way someone's breaking into his house and he's not packing.
Right.
Like with so many guns lying around.
And tying them up with a USB cord. And there's like money in the other room. Like a bunch of bills. I don't know how much, but
it's the sun, bro. I'm just kidding.
Hey, it could be, bro. Trying to get that life insurance, but
yeah.
I should joke about that. Watch it really.
Yeah. It's always someone you know.
Facts, dude.
Bro, he left them for a week, nobody found him. He's like, dang, nobody's finding him? He's like, if nobody calls in, I can't get the life insurance. Stop playing. We gotta stop playing around. My body cam.
Thank
you. He said my body cam. Oh, well, you need to shut up, dude.
Bro, it's true.
I do know we all joke on the job.
But nobody finds it. You ain't getting no money.
Yeah, you can't claim it.
Yeah.
But it looks suspicious if you go claim it and nope,
Facts.
he's not reported dead.
And I think if it's a suicide, you don't get it.
Yeah.
I think it's like defaulted or something. So like it has to make it look like, you know.
Yeah. They're scheming out here.
But like, you don't do a good job about it.
Yeah.
With that, officers are now becoming too suspicious of Jason to ignore it, but they cannot let him know that. So instead of confronting him directly, they keep the conversation calm and treat it like a routine procedure, asking for DNA swabs and taking photographs of him to see if anything on his body, clothing, or hands could be matched to what they found inside the house.
For a second, if you could. Right. I'm gonna have you have your right thumbprint right here.
Okay.
Don't press too hard. All right. And this is your thumb. Okay. And then just press for me. Okay. Not too hard. That'll work. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I saw you
Stretch
looking,
marks or
especially in the hand
Right.
or
And the next one.
As the
And
night comes to
possibly
an
lift up the
end,
shirt for the chest.
officers leave the scene, knowing they still do not have the full picture. So the very next day, they return to Paul's house and collect every computer they can find, hoping that once they get inside them, they can learn whether Paul had been talking to anyone before his death, and whether one of those conversations could finally point them toward the person who killed him. As the days go by, officers still do not have the full picture of what happened inside Paul Black's home. But then, only a
See,
few...
quit fucking looking at me like that. Who you looking like? You know that
well,
was
see, I guess
you
no, because when he, earlier in the beginning when he kept showing like the pictures, we see Jason,
he had
but
that
then he had that blur.
yeah.
I was like, who is this person you got blurred out? Then I'm like, you go uncover it soon, but I still want to know who this person is.
But you looking at me like, I knew it.
I'm just like, look at everybody. Don't just, assume.
Oh yeah, they were too locked in on it.
Look at everybody, especially since y'all found all this stuff. We already know
And
he has like a whole nother life. So,
and I get you look at the first person on the scene, but
Yeah,
I also
yeah.
feel like the son knew that too, and that's the
Yeah.
reason why he also was trying to
Yeah.
not touch the body, because
yeah.
if I
But
touch the body and
let's
try
see.
to do CPR, now I got all this blood on me. Then now I really look like.
Let's see, child.
few roads away, police are called to another burglary. And when officers arrive, they find a man they already know, Justin Giambanco. To the police, Giambanco is not a new name. Just days before Paul Black was killed, he had already been arrested again, this time accused of battering a police officer. But even after that arrest, he was released the very next day. And according to investigators, that release would come just before something far worse. Because as officers begin looking closer at Giambanco, they find evidence that allegedly ties him back to Paul Black. Items connected to Paul are found with him, and investigators also recover evidence they believe links him directly to the scene.
They were so adamant trying to say this is not random, right? And everybody was like, oh, because
Justin Giambanco.
And investigators also recover evidence they believe links him directly to the scene. What first looked like another burglary call now becomes something much bigger, because officers are no longer just dealing with a repeat offender. They may have just found the man who killed Paul Black. With no time to waste, they take him to the station for questioning.
what makes y'all? Wow, yeah, no mind.
It's pronounced Giambanco.
I wish to say nothing further until I have a lawyer with me.
Okay. You don't have no idea why we wanted to talk to you, do you?
None.
Like I said, man, we 100% respect you and your rights. And that's your right. I mean, you don't have to answer anything you don't want to.
I don't wish to answer any.
Okay.
Okay, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna be escorting you up to the booking room.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be meeting with you again in a little bit, okay?
For what?
We'll explain to you when we get up front.
Okay.
All right?
While officers question Giambanco, he does not give them the answers they are looking for. Instead, he immediately exercises his rights and asks for a lawyer before saying anything more. And to investigators, that changes the entire interview. Because now, if they want to connect him to Paul Black, they cannot rely on a confession. They have to let the evidence speak for him. However, in the end, Jason Black would be cleared. Even though officers had looked at him closely in the beginning, and even though some of his actions raised questions...
He had no markings on his body, though, at all. He's just... He kind of weird, like... I don't know, he just... just regular smuggler. Talking about Jason.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't seen no markings on his body. Like, you bound somebody up,
I was just, while you was talking, I was just trying to think in my head, because I'm like, would you, like, we know, like, kids take their parents' life and vice versa all the time. We do a lot of these. But I'm trying to think of any ones where they have, like, actually, like, bound them first before doing so. And I can't, like, off the top of my head, I think that's just kind of, like, would be different. Like, something, like, personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, normally, that's the only thing I'm like, but yeah.
Early on, investigators eventually determined he was not the person responsible for his father's death. But for Justin Giambanco, the case moved in a very different direction. At first, he was charged with second-degree murder with a firearm, false imprisonment, grand theft of a firearm, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. But as the investigation continued, the case became even more serious. A Brevard grand jury later upgraded the charges, indicting Giambanco on first-degree murder, armed burglary of a dwelling, false imprisonment, grand theft firearm, and petite theft. Once again, we have a Patreon with uncensored and raw footage.
Y'all got to do better, man. Damn!
I like the upgrade.
Oh, let me try to do some research. Even though it's new.
Gia. ANCO.
He looks familiar. Have we?
I have not. Me personally, I have not.
So this happened in 2023.
Okay, 2023.
Because I swear I feel like I've seen him before, right? And I was like, and I thought he was mixed, but come to find out he wasn't mixed. Honestly, that could be put down there. 10,000 people out here. That's a crazy situation.
I don't say nothing else.
Nah, he hasn't been convicted or anything.
He hasn't been like sentenced or anything.
Convicted, he hasn't went to trial.
Oh.
So you gotta get a conviction before you get a sentence.
Oh, I thought it said that.
No, it just said you've been indicted, charged. But it hasn't gave any updates as far as that. So basically, he hasn't went to trial yet.
Yeah.
And I delayed case.
Yeah.
That's all.
Rest in peace to Paul.
For sure, man.
That's sad.
Y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.